Determinism is based on the belief that everything is caused, and so every decision is therefore influenced by a chain of causes. Causal determination means that in any given situation, we will only ever have one choice, and therefore do not have free will. Hard determinists believe that we do not have free will, and we therefore cannot be held morally responsible for our actions.
There is no need for free will, as we are still rational agents who need to act in order to cause events. We still serve a purpose.
Philosophers believed in determinism due to all things being caused. Causal determinism demonstrates that we have no choice. Pavlov and Skinner were hard determinism because of the psychological research. Modern developments in genetics and psychology meant that they believe that we are determined by a combination of our nature and our nurture.
Augustine and John Calvin believe in predestinationism because of the traditional Christian view of an omniscient and omnipotent God who already knows and has decided the saved and damned. Locke believed freedom of choice is just an illusion. He gave the example that a sleeping man was taken and locked in a room. When he woke up, he decided to stay in that room, believing that the choice to remain was free, whereas in reality, if he had attempted any other action, he would have found himself forced into the same action, i.e. he has no choice.
Choices are restricted, example, drug addicts, i.e. we choose to drink coffee or tea.
We also have free will because of the act of decision-making. We all make decisions which shows our free will. We can only make future decisions if we do not already know what we are going to do. We can only make decisions if we have several options open to us, i.e. a student decides how much money to spend on a room depending on the size of the room, the limit to her money. She is capable of choosing the different rooms, but if she has no money, she has no choice anyway, so she can't decide and isn't free to decide.
We have free will because we see necessary truths as contingent truths. Necessary equals all bachelors are unmarried. This cannot be false, true by its own definition. Contingent is when this car is green. C.A. Campbell said, deciding whether to put forward or withhold the moral effort required to resist temptation and rise to duty is free.
Peter van Inwagen said, we can choose to go different ways. We are not on a single path. We know we have actual choices. We choose the branch we go down, and we can choose a different way to get to a different conclusion.
Some of our actions are determined, but we are emotionally responsible for them.
Thomas Hobbes said that as long as the agent is free from external coercion, meaning outside forces, we still have the freedom of our own actions. Whereas Immanuel Kant said, ought implies can. So someone can't be blamed for what they couldn't do, but only for what they're capable of doing, but did not do. Laplace, Dawkins, Pinker, and Newton could also be deemed as soft determinists, because they believe that we are morally responsible for our actions.